Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Elf Gets Pissed for Heretic on the downward Smite-Meister difficulty, played through GZDoom. We're doing all levels with a 1 start, and this is E1M6, Unholy Vespers. Let's begin. So we are going to grab everything in this pit, then press the button to get out of the pit, and we are not going to kill any of the enemies until we go up to this area and grab the silver shield. Now let's use a time bomb to damage the nitro golems here, if not kill them outright. And now we can go into this area to grab these time bombs and get ready to face plenty of disciples of this barrel. So let's grab that phoenix rod right there and use it against them. And let's try to get them to congregate closer to us, shall we? The good thing about this place is that there's plenty of ammo for you to use. And you can get some good usage of that Phoenix Rod by using that splash to good effect. And of course, if you get damaged, you can just use the Quartz Flask and the Mystic Urn you get out of this place. Just watch out that you don't get too damaged, because there's only so much that both of those can do for you. Alright, we're gonna grab this real quick. Make sure we're at full ammo. Alright. It's kind of scary fighting these guys, because your Phoenix Rod direct hit might go right through them, but in some rare cases, you can at least get the splash damage to do damage to them. Although that's not as rare as one might think. Like, there could be a disciple right behind them that gets hit instead of the one that it's kind of complicated to explain, but it's possible, is what I'm trying to say, to like deal splash damage to them. Anyways, you want to watch out for these saber claws and fellows that teleport on here. They are really tricky because some of them won't teleport until very late until levels sometimes. But anyways, we'll go up here just because I want to grab more ammo for the Phoenix Rod and a time bomb, because you can never have enough of either of those. And now we'll press this button and get ready to fight some new enemies. Enemies such as a bunch of nitro golems over there, an iron lich over here who will prioritize. And look, a saber claw is there. Fun. So let's kill them all and try to avoid their projectiles. Shouldn't be too hard, but they do try to seek you. They aren't as accurate as, say, the Revenant rockets, at least. And just for the heck of it, you can press that button again. But I don't think that helps too much. Now, I think we got rid of that saber claw there. I think it's dead. It's kind of hard to tell. Could be hiding very nicely. You never know. But I think we got it. But for the heck of it, I'm gonna double check. And yes, this Herdy water does a lot of damage. Well, it does damage faster than the usual pools of radiation, whatnot, slime, sludge, etc. Because it does damage every 16 ticks instead of 32. Now, that's not the case for all the pools in Heretic, but some of them can still do that much damage. But anyways, we're going into here now. There's some sun runes here, but since we're doing a 1 start, we won't particularly need them. Pressing that button all the way over there will reveal this lift, and we can go up it. And now we can go down into this area with this fella. And let's use the crossbow we just acquired on him. And him, too. Alright, we're gonna grab the green key, the time bomb, and now we're gonna kill some of these fellas out here. because his store opened up again. And I'm still paranoid about that Saberclaw, but I think he's actually dead. But we're gonna kill some of these guys that were out here. They'll try to come in, but not on my watch. Press this wall here to lower it, and you want to go into this area to get a secret that will take you to a place of magic and mystery with a gargoyle and some items that you'll particularly need, such as the gauntlets of the necromancer. Now we got that, we can go out here, kill this golem here, cross this line up, and you'll be able to open this portal area, go through it, and you'll be sent right back to here. And now we have the green key, we're able to do things that involve green doors. But first we're gonna snipe this fella. Okay, he's dead. These guys like to fly around, don't they? But whatever. We're gonna grab some stuff in this area before we continue on. Now there are 2 green doors that you can open up. I'm going to pick the one on my right here, but first I'm gonna make sure that all these guys are dead first. Yeah, I said first twice. But we're use the oven wand because there's plenty of wand crystals and whatnot lying around in the map. And sometimes you'll have an opportunity to get more. Like over there. We're gonna kill this undead warrior though. And look, he's in an infight with the gargoyle. And now he's stopped. Oh well. Alright, he's dead now. And so is the gargoyle, so all's well. There are nitro golems up there, but we can kill them later. In the meantime, we're just gonna go through here and open this door up. Now this is the first green door I tend to go through because it has an area with a bunch of were-dragons that I like to use the powered up Dragon Claw on. Dragon Claw for the were-dragons. Now if you get hit a lot, you can bait them to this corner here and use the gauntlets of the necromancer on at least one of them. Like so. And in fact, you can pretty much use it for most of the other enemies if you don't auto-switch. But whatever, I'm at 100% health, so it's all good. So I'm just going to use the powered up wand to kill these guys. And go through here, kill some more guys with the Phoenix Rod now that the power's run out. And of course, I get stuck in the tornadoes. That's fine, because I have a quartz flask. And both the Iron Liches are dead, that's also good. But we're gonna kill these guys in this cage. Yeah, look at them. They're pathetic. All they can do is shoot projectiles in that tiny little cage. But anyways, if you happen to lose more health than you want to lose in this part, there's also the option of getting these crystal vials here, but watch out for this area because it's sludgy. And yeah, watch out for that nitro golem up there too. Make sure you kill him, otherwise you'll be wanting on kills. But when you're all done with this area, you can press this button and get ready to go through here. But be advised that when you go through here, you have to deal with enemies that teleport in, like the Saberclaw right here. And there are some undead warriors here too that you can try to kill before they try to kill you. We're gonna grab some stuff here while we do that. Stuff like the quartz flask and of course the time bombs of the ancients. There's also crystal vials lying around. Pressing this button will raise up a lift over there and allow you to lower the lift whenever you want to go down to it. But we'll do that later. For now, we're going into here to kill this fella and this fella. And we're also going to grab this stuff before we go through the portal. Now you want to be careful with this portal because it has quite a number of enemies, but it also has quite a number of time bombs. And what it wants you to do is use the heck out of those time bombs because there's a number of Saberclaws here and they'll just run right into it. You can also use the ethereal crossbow if you feel like things are getting a little out of hand. Or to like push them back into the time bomb area But I'm out of ethereal crossbows and whatnot. Whatever. We still got ample opportunity to use the wand though. And the Phoenix Rod. And look at that undead warrior. He took that hit like a trooper. Whatever, we're dropping down here. And going over here to grab the Scorched Flask. And when you drop down here, a Nitro Golem will appear, so you want to snipe him. And now we can go over here, grab some ammo for the Dragon Claw and the Ethereal Crossbow. We're not going to press that button just yet. Instead, we're going to go through here. We're going to take some damage, but it's worth it because it leads to the secret area with all this stuff here. We're going to use some of this stuff so we can go back and drop down here, go through the portal on the right, and we're back. Now when you step around there, you can go back up to that area if you want to. But you want to press this first and get ready to fight some gargoyles. Fire gargoyles even. And there are Ophidians up there too, which will make your life a bit miserable if you don't know how to deal with them. You can hide into these corners after you've cleared out the gargoyles. Just be advised that there's a number of them and they might block your path. And watch out for the tornado memes. Of course, this one likes to follow me. But that's why we're going to try to get rid of this fella first. There it is. Alright, there are Ophidians here. There's just 2 of them, but they could still be a threat. But they're easy to take out with the Phoenix Rod if you still have ammo for it. Now let's watch out for this fire gargoyle. And now we can go around into this area. Because it has some fire gargoyles guarding these flame orbs. And some crystal vials too. We'll kill them all. And grab all the stuff in here. And now we can go out to here. Now be warned, there's an undead warrior here. He drops down on this lift. He's a ghostly undead warrior too, so watch out for that. Shouldn't be too much of a problem though. But this lift here, this little pillar, you can lower it by stepping on this final step. And you want to ride up it so you can go up onto this ridge here to kill this Nitro Golem and grab some stuff that you might need. Ammo and a blue key right here, guarded by this were-dragon. Now we have the blue key, we can drop down here, open this door up, get ready to fight another ghostly undead warrior. And I tell you what, let's use that elven wand. And you know what? Time bombs too. And this area's cleared out. So yeah, make good use of that, all those time bombs. Alright, just to double check, I'm going to make sure that no extra saber claws spawn here. The reason why I double checked is because, well, let's just say there was a saber claw here that I wasn't able to access because there's a portion of this level in which you can't really go back to after a certain threshold, and we're going to that threshold because we're going to press this button and go up this lift and get ready to fight this fella and time bomb this other fella to at least soften him up, then press this button to lower this thing with all these guys chilling in these pillar areas. And now we're gonna kill some disciples. You gotta use your expert dodging skills if you want to get out of that situation. But hey, one of them dropped a tome of power. That's wonderful. We got lots of tomes, and we can use them if we want. In fact, I'll use one right now, so I can go down here and kill these guys with relative ease. With the elven wand, even. And now we're gonna go into this area with another disciple. and a gargoyle, a fire gargoyle even. We are going to grab all this ammo, well, as much as we can hold before we go down here, because this is the point of no return, pretty much. Drop down here, kill the gargoyle, drop down here, kill the were-dragons. They are guarding lots of items and ammo. And now for the final drop, which is the biggest drop of all. It'll lead to this area full of sludge, but let's start killing these guys. And let's use a Morphoben to turn these Ophidians into chickens, because, yeah, I ain't dealing with them in an area like this with all these egg sacs and whatnot. But you can try to use the egg sacs to your advantage to at least pepper down some of these other enemies. We're gonna kill these fellas, and now we're gonna kill the big kahuna over here. Yeah, the powered up Elven Wand does wonders on some of these enemies. And you know what? Egg time. Wonderful. One left, but... Actually, never mind, there were two, but they're both dead, so it's all good. So now we can press this button after going into here. It'll lower this wall and reveal a singular Ophidian. We're just gonna turn him into a chicken. Yeah, how you like that, you tanky, goofy-looking snake thing? And with the two Nitro Golems dead, that should be all the enemies and all the secrets. There are only two. When you step over here, the portal reveals, and you can exit. So let's use some time bombs to celebrate our finishing of the level. Because we're doing one starts of each level, and it doesn't really matter. Alright, Unholy Vespers, what a level. It's got plenty of interesting encounters, like the one with the disciples around that first area after grabbing the silver shield and dropping down into that area where you first get the Phoenix Rod. And the other area with the bunches of saber claws that require you to use the time bombs of the ancients in order to kill efficiently. I like how this level pack encourages you to use the time bombs of the ancients because they are kind of underused in certain level packs and by certain players. But, you know, it's really good to kind of have what is essentially a portable barrel or egg sac doing 128 damage at a blast radius. But yeah, we are done with this video. Stay tuned for the next one where we go into E1M6, Gate of the Underworld. But until then, toodaloo.